Hello, come on in to accessorize your life as I get ready for a Remember the Times 1920s party. But I'm also going to get ready for a 1920s flapper look. And I'm calling that flapper's look the Harlem Nights 1920 flapper look. Yes, because the 1920s in Harlem was a renaissance. There were people from all over who migrated to Harlem and made it what it was at the time. You've got people like Madam C.J. Walker and her daughter Alila Walker, Chanel, Betsy Smith, Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston. I mean, there were many people contributing to this movement. They brought in a melting pot of music, dance, art, and fashion. And it was a party like no other party. You had so many things going on. Women's voting rights. You had the prohibition. You know, there was so much going on, but people made the best of the times. They were creative and they put their heads together and made it a revolutionary time, as did the flappers, because they were saying no more of our grandmother's ways. We want to be free. We want to hang out, have fun, dance the night away, work jobs, drive cars, wear makeup, dance the night away in style. So that's what I'm bringing you today, a flapper's look, but from the point of 1920s Harlem. Here at Accessorize Your Life, I love to accessorize. So you will see me often put up a picture of accessories. But I'm going to talk you through my look. Here I'm working on the brows. The brows of the 1920s is like no other. These women were trying to break free of the old way. They were experimenting and exploring new things, and brows was one of them. So their brows were thin and narrow. They were slanted straight across, and then they dropped. Everything is about a downward drop in the face. Not the best style for me, but we're going to do it. So I took a little brow gel and just brushed my brows down and up so that I could create a skinny brow. And then I went in with some brow powder and winged out the bottom. Here I'm using Danessa Myricks balm because in the day they would have used Vaseline or some kind of face cream, and they would have put powder over it, a light powder, because they didn't have many options. I'm doing Danessa Myricks balm, and then I will follow with Chanel's just the foundation that's light on me. I'm really getting it in and trying to make those brows look as small as I can. And next I'm going in with Besame. I ordered a 1920s decade of Besame products. Those products are natural for the most part, and they are also replicas of what the ladies would have used back in the day. So I ordered a tan one with a shimmer and a plum with a shimmer. So the tan I put all over as just a base, and I'm using the plum now. Everything I'm applying mostly in circles because everything again has that downward or circular motion. They really did not wing anything out. They didn't do too much. The makeup would have looked really rough at that time. It was mostly by candlelight, and if they were filmed it was black and white, so you really didn't see any definition. It was just there. So I really like this Besame's shadow. It's a little powdery, but it's going on well. And I don't know if you noticed, I painted my nails in a red, but at the time, like I said, they were experimenting, so they didn't paint the full nail. They did a moon look. They just painted the center of the nail. I'm really trying to work this in and give a dark, smoky kind of eye. All Alrighty, I'm going to use the Kat Von D palette here. This is a lovely palette. And they did have colors back in the day, but they were limited. They did have black, and they really lined their eyes with black and smudged it out. I'm not going to smudge it out so much, just put a little liner there. And then I'm going to pick up a pretty color and just put in the center of my eyelid just to give it a pop. And this would have been a color I think they would have used. And here you go. It's a teal. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm trying to keep this eye look, face look, the overall look as close as I can to the 1920s Harlem Renaissance look or flapper look. And next from Besame, I picked up this spit cake, which is really mascara. So it's a black cake, and you get a little brush, you spray water, but back in the day they would have spit on it. But we're not doing that. I'm going to show you how saturated it is. But you just put a little bit of water on it, and then you proceed to brush it into your eyelashes. It's a little tricky at first. I wouldn't say I didn't poke myself several times doing this. And I even attempt to do the bottom lash line. It's not very easy, but it is effective. And I think you could use this in your brows as well. For me, I think it was a little too harsh, a black in my brows though. And here I'm cheating a little bit. I'm going in with a liner, and I'm just lining my lower, my waterline. I like to do that anytime, so I'm doing it today as well. It's a habit, what can I say? Alrighty, here comes the powder. We're gonna have fun with this. It's a white powder that I have here. It's really dusty. And I'm gonna take this beautiful puff that a friend sent me a while back. I'm finally using it. I'm happy to use it. She made them. And you can see I took the eyeshadow, that plum color, down below my eyes, even below my waterline. Like I said, everything went south. And here I'm going to try this blush that I got from Temu. It's not the best one for this look, but I thought it would be worth a try. As you can see, it's more pink, but I am doing it largely right on the cheeks. They didn't put it in the back, so I pulled out the Gucci. This is perfect for this look. The blush would have come down. It would almost went up to the eye. They really exaggerated things. I think they were going for a youthful look, a boyish look. They were just rebelling against everything that was before. So here I go, almost looking like a clown here with this blush, but that was the way they did it. The clothes would have been very loose on the body. A slim look was the style. I am not slim, I am rather busty, so I'm doing the best I can with my attire in this video. Going back in with the powder. I like this look. I think it's coming together really well. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Doing this type of look is not new to me. I have attended Sherlock Holmes weekends where you dress in period style, and I just enjoy getting in the moment and reliving these reliving like I lived before, but going back in time, if you will, to that period and just seeing how it felt to be in those clothes. I love anything vintage. That doesn't mean I like the politics of the day or anything like that, but I like the accessories. I like the look. So this was a fun time for me to do this video and to go out to the 1920s, 1930s Harlem's night activity that I went out to. I think I'm ready. I think the face is ready, so keep watching. Here goes the hair. And if you're interested in where I got any of these things I'm using from, check the link down below, or the box down below. I'll list everything. But of course, the makeup from Besame I ordered directly from the site. But my accessories, the clothes, the hair, check down below. Now we're going to take another look at the ladies, because I know I gave you a brief introductory as to their style and their look or whatever, but I want you to get a good taste and to visit their channels, so keep watching. Weren't those the coolest looks you've seen? Boy, they were the cat's pajamas. I can't say enough. The ladies really showed out, and they just brought their A game to this flappers look. Well, I'm about to put on a lip, and the 1920s lips are like nothing you've seen before or since then, I don't think. Their lips were red. Intensely red for the most part. They wanted to be seen. They wanted you to know they were different and hip and with it. So I'm using the Besame red lipstick here, and it's all about emphasizing the cupid's bow and then a rounded bottom lip. It was all about a pout. Think Betty Boop. Yeah, just a little bit of a lip, not a huge lip, and you got it. That's all you had to do. So as I get that lip together, I want to just thank you for tuning in, because the ladies put a lot of time, effort, and money into creating the looks in these collabs, and this one is at the top of the game, I think. This required a lot of time to get right. During this time of the 1920s, the flappers, the Harlem Renaissance, there were so many influential people. There were people like Josephine Baker, Colleen Moore, Coco Chanel, Joan Crawford, Zelda Fitzgerald, Clara Bow. The list goes on and on and on. There was Dorothy Parker, Betsy Smith, as I may have mentioned before. There were so many people who just made it what it was. Just like these ladies make these collabs what they are. We have to just remember the effort and time that goes into being creative and to just creating a path for other people to follow you on. So please make sure you visit each of their channels, show them some love, like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos, because there's someone else out there who may want to do some of the same things we're doing, and this may encourage them. Guys, I thank you for being here. This was real fun, and I hope you'll stay tuned and watch all the other ladies. I left the links down below, and forgive my voice. I have a little bit of allergy issues going on. See you in the next one.